There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
And gentlemen, the show is about to start in.
You come home, you like your girl talking to you rough. You grew up in a rough childhood. Man, a lot of black men don't know what peace look like out of voice of another black.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. To say, just to vocally say that a lot of black men don't even know what peace look like. Bro, nope. You know that, bro?
Just whatever, you know what I'm saying? We definitely got a few specific questions.
Yeah, I'm very much single. One of my clients gave me an envelope around the holidays that had $5,100 bills in it and bought this van. And my clients and my followers did the rest.
I didn't know how to pay bills. The only confrontation we ever had is because I didn't pay my bills. You're like, bro, I done put you in this place. I mean, it's funny, but it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
I didn't know about paying bills, Bean.
Act on stage. Just get on stage. Shakespeare, off Broadway, off Broadway, off Broadway. He says, get on stage. And I tell any actor, get on stage.
What hurt you, it don't hurt me. Like gave that to me early. I'm 3, 3, 4, 4, 30 and used to live in dirty.
I learned a long time ago. People like to put people together, but God, He puts purposes together.
That's
why sometimes.
Success starts with you. Shop Are You Successful apparel, successful perfume, Velora Crown Hair Growth Oil, Elevation Bath Soaks, and more at successfultoyproduction.com.
Like gave it to me early.
Yeah, you ain't big yet, man.
Hurt you, it don't hurt me. Like gave that to me early. I'm 3, 3, 4, 4, 30.
All right here, man.
Used to live in dirty.
This man don't want me to be. I'm a LA fitness guy, man. You're a $10 ass Planet Fitness guy, man. You know what I'm saying? We can wear what we want. You got to wear purple. You great Barney Crew ass color. man, y'all welcome.
$25 a month, man.
Look. Oh my, yeah, I ain't but $25 a month, man. You know what I'm saying? The normal membership is like $30-$40. I threatened them. They took me down and said, "Hey man, we're gonna give you the $25. We're gonna give you $25."
Hey, L, I be look, you know, I gotta do the little walkthrough at the gym, right? And them little young high school dudes, I swear, L, they be $1.25 wet. They be in the mirror like, bro. I'm like, look, man, you ain't got enough weight, man. Go hit the gym, man. Something. It'd be funny. You up in there posing. It'd be lightweights in there, man.
Hey,
what's good, man? What's good?
I just left the gym before the show, man. That's why I had to get. I had to, you know, took my, you know, my little supplements, and you know what I'm saying. Had to feed the body, and I'm back right, man. But man, y'all look, man, this is what it is, man. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're glad it's Wednesday. We're in the middle of the week. It's hump day. It's hump time. So we're going to keep it humping, man. You're locked in on V108thevibe.com. It's the Talk Vibe segment, and you're on the GusBoiRaw show with your host, Miles, man. And you already know, man, my boy Verse is locked in with me for the whole ride today. Verse, say what's up to the folks.
What's good? What's good, fam? What's good? L, D Nice out back there. Family, what's good? GusBoiRaw show. What's happening?
How you feeling today, brother?
Man, listen, man. I'm gonna kick it off, man, because it's like this. Was it Monday we was talking about dying daily?
All week. I don't know how we're gonna. Hey, I don't know how we're gonna get out of this segment, but that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, man.
What's good? What's on your mind, man? Talk to me. You about to say something?
Oh, bruh. Today was a day. you know what the topic we was talking about on Monday night about how to deal with situations when it's right in your face. But then, man, you hit me with the truth where you have to combat that with the word, okay? And so yesterday, that Monday night, I ain't sleep, not too much. Tuesday, I ain't sleep. I think my spirit was just rustling with this. Man, I want to clap back. I want to, it's like 2, 3 in the morning and you still can't sleep. It's a spirit thing that going on. You remember Mama Pearl and them, you say, at 3 o'clock in the morning, you wake up, God wants you to talk to him or God need to tell you something. So I've been battling at that with like 2 days now, right? And today was just like and it's just Wednesday. And it was like a culmination. And I sat back. I did not respond, but bro, I know we're gonna get into it later, but ooh, Jesus, Lord, Jesus. But I'm glad I got you and some other fellas to bounce some stuff off, especially when things get tight. You know my past history. If I don't lock in and start talking to people and getting that off my chest, man, and bad stuff can happen. You know what I mean? Real talk. But,
I did. You know what? You know how much I appreciate you for saying what you just said. You know what I'm saying? That means a lot to me to for you to be able to stand up still knowing that the fire may be out, but the singe and the smoke still remains. I smell it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that's with all us. So, man, big ups to you for that right there, man. Yeah, man. You know, I same here, man. We talking about dying daily to live. A lot of folks been asking us what that means, why we keep saying it, where we going with it. The word of God said, you know, and that's just my platform, the word of God, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It said if a man gonna follow me, he must first deny himself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times within the church, we've been taught that, once we say these words, it's all over. You know what I'm saying? Jesus come in and fix it, and it just ain't no more. And blase blah. And that's really just not what he said, and that's not how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He also came back with, "Give us this day our daily bread." Why did he say daily, man? Because every day is a new horizon for us to live, breathe,
to grow,
and, to grow, to die, to feel, to admit. Every day is that day. So I remember when I was in a relationship once, right? And this thing started making sense to me. And I used to try to get my girl to understand, baby, let's just be in love Monday. Not for the rest of the week. Let's just be in love today. Just Monday. Let's deal with Monday.
Right.
Let's make it through Monday, loving each other, or even being mad and repairing. But let's just deal with Monday. And she never thought, why you be saying that? And she never could get it. And I remember when I was saying it, right? I was not fully involved and engulfed to what it meant. All I know is I just didn't want to go all week arguing. I was just saying I didn't want to argue all week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was something that was in my spirit, and I just didn't know what I was speaking. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how much life it could bring. But once I began to study what it really meant and to apply, because a lot of things you can study and you can get knowledge on, but knowledge only puffeth up. It's the spirit that gives life. You know what I'm saying? And spirit is action. You know what I'm saying? When you make it alive in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me. Yes, but check it out. When you were saying, just get through Monday. That's a. I'm gonna bring it back to recovery. That's a saying. Live moment to moment, and sometimes it could be minute to minute, hour to hour. We get so far into what they call it future tripping oh yeah, in 3 months I'm gonna do this, and in 6 months I'm gonna have that and that. Man, let's just try to get through today. You see what I'm saying? 24 hours in this day has a whole lot going on. And let me just make it through today, these 24 hours, and we'll figure out tomorrow when tomorrow gets here. You see what I'm saying? And that it's called future tripping, man. I'm planning and worrying about so much what's gonna go on next week. I forget about what's happening this week, let alone this moment in today. And you know that's something you got to grow into and learn, man. You know,
right. It's
yeah,
unfortunate. Man. It's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? That what's the word? Genealogy, right?
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, genealogy.
The genealogy of ignorance we've been brought up in. You know what I'm saying? I go back to my family with it. You know what I'm saying? I can recall my aunties as a kid telling my female cousin, if you're gonna be fucking them, you need to make sure they getting you something. You know what I'm saying? As young girls, teaching them that era, embedding it in them. You know what I'm saying? And I remember my father telling me, you know, when the get of AIDS to make sure I don't smoke cigarettes and hit that dope, hit that weed. You know what I'm saying? Just
wow.
Those, just a few things that, but it's just unfortunate, man, how we have been brought up in a plague of ignorances, and I think it's like yourself, people like Dick, and from what you've been telling me about the artist that's going to be on the show, Bugsy, I think it's a courageous man that would dare to be different, that will dare to stand up in the fiery furnace of afflictions and say, I'm going the other way. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if my mama, my grandma said it. I'm gonna say this was wrong. I love you. Da, da, da. It's just like an automobile. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
You can put the wrong belt on it. You can put the wrong oil in it, or you could put 3 tires or 2 tires in Goodyear. And you know what I'm saying? It's gonna operate. You know what I'm saying? It'll function, but with those ill parts, it's not functioning the way the manufacturer created it to function. And I think that's where we are as men and as a people. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop. It's time to take the odd tire off our lives and put all 4 good years on. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get the belt you borrowed from the car in the backyard that's gonna pop soon, and go and purchase a new belt for the car.
One. Yeah, get the right one on it. Yeah,
put the right one on so it can function and operate. And man, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. This dying daily, as I make this applicable in my life, man, I'm telling you, I move with such joy and yes, man, I'm telling you, I move with such joy when I recognize things about myself that I've been in error in, right? I've been functioning, but I've been functioning in error, and then when I know that I get to the place where I'm ready to step up and correct that error, and now to see what the operation of manufactured functioning feels and look like. I just throw this out there. I don't drink and smoke, get high, or none of that no more, right? I don't spend my money. I don't spend my money frivolously. I ain't just buying tater chips here and doing. Man, the operation of my finances, I ain't rich, but the operation of my finances
Yeah.
I accomplished so many things I want to accomplish. When I used to say, man, when I get to it, or when, hoping that something come through, boy, if it blessed me, when the ability was there the entire time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I had it the whole time.
Yeah.
I was able to say, to accomplish that. I could do it the whole time. Yes, you can.
Let me jump in on that. Let me jump on that. So when you
it's
started
already 8:15, man, we got to go to commercial. So
okay.
Hey, look, y'all. We apologize. We got to bring Bugsy on. Hey, tell them a little bit about Bugsy right quick before we go to commercial.
He's a fellow poet of mine. He is and we're going to explain all that. Bugsy's going to tell you, a poet laureate in the city of Columbia, South Carolina. He's my friend. He's my guy. He's a New York guy. So, that's how we get down. So I'm going to have fun with it, man. He's going to bless us with the mic, man. Hit us a couple of pieces, man.
If he ain't no Knicks fan, I'm from Florida and I'm a Knicks fan. If he come on here and he's not a Knicks fan, man, look, we're going to have a problem. My man
gonna represent, man. Don't play with me. We in New York. We up in the house
be a Knicks fan. Don't play with me. He better be a Knicks fan. Man, we're going to be back, man. Y'all locked in on V108divide.com, man. It's the Talk Vibe segment, man. You're on the GusBoiRaw show with your host, Miles, and my co-host, Versus, man. We're going to be right back with a great platform for y'all tonight with Bugsy, the artist, spoken word, man. Y'all don't go nowhere, man. Y'all know what it is. We out here.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up.
If you ain't doing nothing, come on, take a ride with me. It's gonna get nuts. But I got you. Let go. I remember when the vision came. I saw it just like this. I was gonna be here. I was gonna be there. I was gonna be everywhere. If only I could believe. Thanks for Uncle Cole guy. It blasted off, man. I started doing my thing and I'm grinding with it. I got family. I got love, support. I'm in Orlando. People giving me love, man. And I'm blessed with it. Little sis came through with her ass. And I'm just gonna keep going, man. Cause the grind. I mean, just to be on the road, to see the people loving it, believing it, seeing what I'm seeing. Hey, you can't stop. Take that ride along with me, man. Check out the places and the people that just keep it alive for me, that make it exist. Just the gas in my tank, man.
These nuts here.
Appreciate y'all.
Fucking good. Not what? These nuts. Try our family-sized bucket of gourmet boiled peanuts. Turkey, pork, or beef. You choose.
They say my pride on my shoulder. Me, I'm starting to believe them. I got my eyes on you roaches. Can't even trust my own people. Told the pastor pray for me. I know they plotting and scheming. Better approach me with caution. My heart don't feel you, little demon. I'm from Pahokee, baby. Everybody know, man. What's up? I'm from Pahokee, baby. Everybody know, man. Pull up. I'm from Pahokee, baby. Everybody know, man. What's up? I'm from Pahokee, baby. Everybody know, man. Pull up. I'm from the trenches, little nigga, that this talk ain't gon' get it. I'm from the show me State County. I'm from the muck in the city. My grandma still smoking blunts, drinking up all my liquor. She told my daddy I'm thugging, but she the one with 2 pistols. My auntie think I'm the devil. My foot on with my music. Some of y'all think I'm cocky. That's why I look at you stupid. They say tomorrow ain't promised. I live my life like a movie. I heard the rumors about me and muskers looking to shoot me. They say the way you be thinking, that's how you really be feeling. I just caught 7 new felony, 1 or 2 misdemeanors. I lost my mama and daddy, but that didn't stop me from dreaming. I know that tragedy happened. We good as long as I'm breathing. I'm from Pahokee, baby. Everybody know, man. 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 I got a letter I'm writing. I'm hoping somebody read it. I know the devil don't like me. I'm known for flatlining demons. I'm from Pahokee, baby. Everybody know, man. I'm from Pahokee, baby. Everybody know, man. This legacy that I'm living, got this all in they feeling. My city know I'm a sinner. You losers know I'm a winner. Bumpy told me go get her. Boo Carter say represented. I master rapping and singing. I come here no shit but cutting. Every day to me Christmas. I'm like a ref with a whistle. You think a must it pull up? Come on, you wanna be killer? My city loaded with monkeys, silverback apes and gorilla. That's this you on your morning. We known for toe tagging nigga. Somebody die every day. Somebody born every minute. They say heaven got angels. Tell me why earth full of demons. They say my music sound crazy. This it be hummer. Them Africans calling nothing nigga, but all the niggas got money. I'm from Pahokee, baby. Everybody know, man. I'm from Pahokee, baby. Everybody know, man. I'm from Pahokee, baby. Everybody know, man. I'm from Pahokee, baby. Everybody know, man.
Like gave it to me early. What hurt you, it don't hurt me. Like gave that to me early. I'm 3, 3, 4, 4, 30 and used to living dirty. What hurt you, it won't hurt me. Life gave that to me early. I'm 3, 3, 4, 30 and used to.
Hey, man. Yeah, man. Hey, old mashed potato, the gravy eating that engineer hours tonight, man.
Yo,
it won't hurt me. Life gave that to me early. I'm 3, 3, 4, 30.
I don't know what he doing over there, man.
Living
He
dirty.
just got down.
Used to living dirty.
Yeah, man. Y'all welcome back to the show, man. Welcome back to the show. Yeah, y'all welcome back to the show. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all locked back in with V108divide.com. It's the Talk Vibe segment, and you know you're on the GusBoiRaw show with your host, Miles, and my boy co-hosting with me today, Versus. Talk to the folks, man.
What up, fam? What up? Bugsy, my man.
Peace.
You good? What's good,
Peace.
God?
How you doing?
So, to the world, this is my friend. This is my fellow poet. This is my man, 50 grand from back New York, Bugsy Calhoun. Give a round of applause for my man, Bugsy. Hey, so
welcome to
Bugs,
the show.
Man,
welcome to the show.
All, thank you for coming to the show. Word. Thank you for coming to the show. I don't know how we're gonna start this. First, you see the shirt, right, Bugs? You see it, right? You remember this?
Rocking the radio. I remember the radio. Raheem said, "Rest in peace to Bill Nunn." Rest in peace to Bill Nunn.
Yeah,
love and hate.
Rest in peace to Bill Nunn. Love and peace. So, Bugs, I'm gonna let you tell the people about yourself, and then you and me can chop it up. Explain. All right. Well, let me go this way. I was new in the city of Columbia. I had just moved from Florida, right? And I was doing my poetry thing, and I was trying to find open mics. A common friend of ours, who happens to be my cousin, Courtney the poet, was like, you need to check out my man Bugsy. So I'm looking. I'm trying to figure out where it is. Come to find out, Bugs had an open mic spot by this chicken and waffle joint off of, you know what I'm talking about, by the chicken and waffle joint. I think it was on Saturday night. Yep. And that's how I met Bugsy. And since then, I've just been frequenting his open mic nights. The floor is yours, Bugs.
Tell y'all about myself. I am from Brooklyn, New York, Brownsville. Uh, Bergen, Hopkinton, and Saratoga. For those who are from New York, so you understand where it's valid. I am
Yes, sir.
I've been doing poetry here in Columbia, South Carolina since 2009. I moved down here 2002, shortly after the towers fell. I
Mm-hmm.
run a nonprofit called Peace, Poetry, Entertainment, Arts, Community, and Education.
Word.
I am Slam Master of Tribe Slam Team, which is a division of the Unusual Suspects Poetry Troupe. I'm a member of Black
Yes.
on Black Rhyme, which is a
Yes.
organization of poets that are all over the world.
They in
I'm an
Tampa.
MC. Yeah, they founded out of Tallahassee, Keith Rogers. Yes, and they're in Tampa.
Yep.
Wally B, and
Yep.
Wally B is the founder of that troupe that's in Tampa. I'm an MC. I'm a host. I'm a DJ. I'm a father. I'm a recent grandfather.
Nice.
Um,
Congrats.
Thank you. Grandson will be 6 months and 4 days.
That's what's up.
So yeah, February 17th he was born. Knowledge God. He was born
Hey,
on the day of Knowledge
tell
God.
us, Bugs, tell us what a poet laureate is. I said it right, right?
So the poet laureate is Madam Jennifer Bartell Boykin. That's the current
Okay.
poet laureate, and Ed Madden was the poet laureate before her. The poet laureate position is actually is a liaison between the people and the city of Columbia. So the position is actually coming up. It's available. I'm not applying for it because I have to have a literary work. I've been putting on for Columbia poetry since 2009, but I don't have a book. I have 6 albums. Working on number
Okay.
7 as we speak. My last one actually. I'm gonna end on number 7. It's called the um the last album is I Am Legend. That's the last one. So, but regardless if I'm the poet laureate or I'm slam master of Columbia Slam Team. If there's another
Mm-hmm.
team that rises up, then so be it. But we derive from unusual suspects, and we do the work. Like I believe that leaders lead from whatever position they're in. And to answer my
Mm-hmm.
brother's question, um, am I a Knicks fan?
Yeah.
Um, so
You,
so
I
the
can tell you
day,
already.
so the day of the last day of Soul Friday in Orlando. It was in Orlando this year. Shout out to Blue Bailey and everybody down there in Orlando, Devery Brooks
Mm-hmm.
and everybody that put on for Soul Friday. They
Yep.
asked me why was I sitting down. Like I sat down as if like I felt like when Kobe won the championship. You know, how he was just holding the championship. If
Yes.
if you
Yes.
if you know about 94, 95, if you know about 99, if you know about Rod Strickland, if you know about Derek Harper, if you know about John Starks, if you know
Yes, sir.
about Doc Rivers, if you know about Xavier McDaniels, Charles Smith, Charles
Yep.
Oakley,
Come
if you
on.
if you know about
Come
Spreewell,
on.
Marbury, if you know about Allen
Yes.
Houston, Charlie Ward,
Yes,
if you
sir.
know
Candy.
about
Run it down, baby. Run it
if you
down, baby.
if you know about finger rolling over the Dutchman when you should have dunked the ball. If you know about
Yes.
shooting the three
Yes.
pointer over Keem
I
Olajuwon when you should have took it
apologize,
to the
brother.
hole.
Yes.
I
Yes.
get it. I apologize. I
Listen,
No.
apologize.
and
Get him. Get
so
him.
so
Get him.
so here's the thing. I'm actually working on a poem, the premise of a poem called Nixon 5. So the premise of the poem that I'm working on right now is you ever had a situation why it meant so much to me is because they didn't win the chip in my lifetime. I'm not of Willis Reed age. I'm born in 78. So they won. Willis Reed and them boys won before I got here.
70,
So I had
72.
to endure. You ever had a Michael Jordan experience in your life, where there's this
Yes.
one thing, this constant albatross, this one energy that the hump you can't get over, and then you go through
Yes.
your bad times, and then you have a Spike Lee experience where there's always a constant that's going to always be there, no matter what you're going through,
Mm-hmm.
up, bad, and indifferent. So that's
Mm-hmm.
what the Nixon 5 poem is going to be about. It's about going through adversity.
Gotcha.
It's about going
Yeah.
through. It's going through when them days when you get choked like Reggie Miller. It's going to be those days when you think you put the lineup together to win, and you don't because you got to run into Jordan,
Yep.
or you ran into the Rockets, or you ran into niggas from Texas, because niggas from Texas is who beat us. You know what I'm saying? And then you put all everything into Patrick Ewing. He tears his Achilles, and then you ship him off to Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Like you one of the greatest center of the Knicks, one of the greatest centers of the East. You send this man off to Orlando. He should have been moved to the front office. They should have took care of him. But he came back. He came back and they redeemed themselves. So I wasn't jumping out the window. But here's another thing about the Knicks in 5. You'll see your past failures come to visit you, and you'll remember them as you conquering your championship. So all these guys was in the audience. And then the year prior, when they had the battery in their back and they really thought they was doing something that year prior, you seen Marbury and all of them was there. And you see the guys who tried to make it, those guys who tried to get there, but they didn't. But they was cheering on the guys that was. You know what I'm saying? And it's I don't think it's no coincidence that Brunson is wearing he's wearing Derek Harper's number, and then Josh Hart is wearing John Stark's number, and Anunoby is wearing Spreewell's number. You know what I'm saying? Like,
come on.
So yeah, these dudes are wearing these numbers, but we know who them numbers go to. We know that number 8 is Spreewell. We know number 11 is Derek Harper. You know what I'm saying? We know number 3. I don't even understand how just off the dunk alone, bro. Because I remember when the Rangers won.
Dunk on Jordan.
Yeah, he got in there. But I remember when the Rangers won, and then we thought the Knicks was going to win. And rest in peace to Anthony Mason.
94.
You know what I'm saying?
94.
So
Anthony Mason. Yep.
Yeah. So like Knicks fan is, but here's the thing though. I rep New York from beginning to end. I rep the Giants, the Jets, the Yankees, the Mets, the Islanders, the Rangers, the Nets, the Knicks. Like when they was in New Jersey, when we had Benoit Benjamin, when we had Derek Coleman, when we had Kenny Anderson, you know what I'm saying, Drazen Petrovic, when we had Chuck Daly, you know what I'm saying, when we had Jason Kidd, and then they came to Brooklyn before there was a Barclays. So I don't have to yell and profess. Like I actually went to the Knicks game in Charlotte this year. Like I don't do much for myself. So I decided to do something for myself and treat myself. So I went to the Knicks game. And then on my birthday, which is December 7th, Pearl Harbor, me and my son went to go see Jokic. So we watched the Nuggets play on my birthday.
Okay.
But I went to a Knicks game this year before. You know what I'm saying? I just went on the strength of I wanted to see them boys play. And we already beat the Spurs in the tournament. When they won that cup.
Yep.
The cup didn't mean nothing to me. I don't care about no cup. We talking about the chip. But the thing is,
we was gonna beat them. Yeah, man.
The thing is, you got suckers like Stephen A. Smith, and he get paid to be a sucker. He'll sit there and talk. He'll sit here and talk about. Listen, at the end of the day, I play ball. Like I played at West Fourth. I played at the Biddy. I played at Rucker. I played at Harlem Hospital. I played at the Danger Zone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I played everywhere in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like the greatest game I had was against Ramar Austin and Zach Marbury. Like we got it in. We went to war one day. The Jimmy's legendary. I'm related to Jamal Mashburn. Jamal Mashburn's my cousin. Mash is my cousin.
He went to Kentucky.
Yeah, he went to Kentucky, but yeah, he from Harlem.
And then played for the Heat.
Yeah, he played for the Heat, played for Charlotte, and he played for Dallas. He got drafted to Dallas. Yeah, so that's a distant cousin of mine. Yeah,
Right.
so and he grew up with Carl Payne, who I ended up opening up for.
Really?
So I opened up for Carl Payne at the Medallion Center.
Okay.
Him and Rob Stapleton.
Carl, he does spoken word, doesn't he?
He does comedy.
Carl Payne.
Yeah, he think he's funny. That's Cole. Cockroach.
Cole
From Martin.
Yeah. He think he's funny, but he's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been putting on here for since 2009, B.
Yeah, man. Because when I got here, man, you were the guy to go see, especially in the Columbia area, and me being new in the area and didn't know. And I appreciate it's like every time I came to your spot, I got showed love, man, and I just
Always.
publicly want to say that, bro, that I appreciate that and those opportunities just to spit a flow. Word, yes.
And you dead nice. You dead nice.
Yeah.
You dead nice.
So
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, Art, man. No, you are, man. Absorb that compliment. When somebody give you a compliment, man, it goes better when you absorb it, brother.
Yes,
it's better now than it's better now when you ain't here, bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
Facts. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna
There's
ask both of
confidence
y'all
in your piece.
ask y'all a question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
because I'm a comedian and I do music, but I adore poetry. But is it offensive because I've called poets or saying, "Oh, you finna do a poem or poetry," and they were like, "Nah, man, I'm doing spoken word." What is the difference when they swinging like that? I'm like, "Oh, okay."
The performance is spoken word. The poet is doing a poem, but when you're performing it, it's spoken word. So the spoken word artist is doing poetry.
Right.
So that's just somebody being extra when they.
I mean, maybe they got. It's like how people have this is the debate about a freestyle. Like if I'm spitting a written, and like Big Daddy Kane said something freestyle. No, freestyle is you give me a word and I'm gonna come off the top of my head and I'm going to freestyle, and whatever comes to my mouth is directly lined up with what's coming from my brain given to me from God. That's a freestyle. But some people get tripped up in the verbiage. I'm a spoken word poet. I do poetry. I'm reciting my poetry. Now they got poets that will sit and they will read their poetry. The spoken word is the performance. Like when you see hand gestures and you see movements and you see they the way they inflect and they transmute with their words and they give off energy and feeling and paint pictures. That's the spoken word artist. A poet reading a poem is, or you're going to a poetry reading, is someone sitting there and they're going, on the other day, the fires and the melodies. And it don't have to be drab as that. It don't have to be drab. But at the end of the day, there's no oomph behind it. The spoken word is a performance piece. It's poets. Like if you see team pieces, I've seen pieces where they form together, they break apart, they move to the side, they come. It's choreographed.
Right,
It's a whole thing.
Yeah, I have too. It's such I think it's such a versatile art. Like when it comes to it's a guy down here in Atlanta doing poetry. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. He called himself Kamal Speaks.
I know Kamal.
You know Kamal?
I know Kamal.
Kamal is that brother bad, man. That brother bad. He used to come in our barbershop. He would ask us, can he do a piece for us? And he just right in front of the entire, it's like 24 of us in this shop, big, huge shop. And he would just no mic, you know what I'm saying? Just
projecting.
Get it.
Let it
project, right. And get it. And you know what? I will tell you this. Every piece he did was not like, oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? But what was every time, what you just said, his inflection, his performance, his boldness, you know what I'm saying? His brash,
he's standing in his confidence.
Of that shop, just I enjoyed that more than anything. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I was like, he's so bold. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't nobody rapping. This is poetry, this spoken word, and he remembering it. He ain't got no pad in his hand or nothing, So I give big ups to him. And then, he introduced me to a lot of other, because I used to go support him. I even booked him on one of my shows before.
That's good. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, I say thank you because I was just talking to a young poet about booking. People don't understand that the comedian, the musician, the MC, the poet, they're all artists. The painter, We're all artists, and our artistry shouldn't come free. Our artistry should come with compensation. There should be accommodations. You should, I mean,
Absolutely.
depending on, and it ain't even the level. Like you got yourself together. I have an LLC and a 501c3. So like, pay me what you owe me, and then when I come. Lady V Spots Art Out Loud, and I went there and I bust their ass, yo. I was not playing. Like I love coming to a spot that people don't know. Kamal is doing what I would do. I would go in the room and y'all don't know me from nowhere, and y'all don't have no opinion of nothing. And I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna give y'all these words that's gonna set fire to your soul. That's gonna paint imagery. You're gonna literally what a good poet does is paint pictures with their words and then convey emotions with their words as well. So it's a transference of energy. It's like you don't recognize and the same things with a comedian. What you're doing is lightening your load with laughter. What you're doing is painting pictures with your words and bringing lightheartedness to the brevity of what the things that we carry. We all black men, black women, black in general, Spanish in general, marginalized minority in general. Well, majority because we're majority of the world, minority here. We carry so much and these talents that are innately and given to us, it's a testament to how God loves us. Because everybody can't do what we do. They
Spit
try.
that.
You can mimic it, but you can't do what we do. It's a lady that a friend of mine, she sings her tail off. Ain't got no tail left to sing. She sang. Like we just so talented in everything we do. We the best.
Yeah.
We are the
Absolutely.
best.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. I definitely agree, and I definitely appreciate you putting that out there. That Kamal said the same thing when I booked him and paid him what I paid him. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Yo, man, thank you, man." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "I don't know why people think that poets like this is a free." You know what I'm saying? Like
Somebody
I'm
wanted
like,
me to come to Charleston on my dime. I said, y'all not passing the hat. Y'all don't have an honor. Yeah, I'm speaking real terms. Y'all ain't got an honorarium. Yeah, what's your budget? I
Right.
work with you. I didn't make full $500 when I went to Atlanta. The person who paid me, they paid me, and they pay me consistently what they pay. And I knew that I had to adjust to what I already had my hotel booked. I already had everything laid out and ready to go. I got to my
Right.
hotel, checked in, put my clothes on, did my show, did what I needed to do.
Right.
Came
It's a
and bust their
business, man.
ass.
It's
It
kind of
is.
like a
But
business,
I also
man.
had merch. I had merch to
Right.
sell. I had
Right.
t-shirts,
Right.
wristbands. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Sometimes I
Yeah.
might have some jewelry. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
might have a pair
Yeah.
of Timbs or something that I might sell, some oil,
For sure. For
you know?
sure. So yeah. That's what it is in the game, you know? But um what is the guy he's out of Augusta? You had him as a feature at one of your shows that I went to. He wears glasses, has dreads. He had like a podcast, grits, something and grits, coffee and grits. You
Oh,
remember what
no, it was salmon and grits. And you talking about Sleepy
salmon?
Eyes Carter.
Sleepy
Salmon and
eyes.
grits.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Have you heard from him? How's he doing? I mean, I mean he's
I haven't
close
heard
to the
from him
area.
I haven't heard from him in years. Actually, he was supposed to be doing a show called Sacred Verses with Most Elevated Deepness, Passionate, with D Dove. They were supposed
Okay.
to be doing the show and they just postponed the show. So
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
they just postponed the show. I haven't seen Sleep in years, but he
Right.
was locking in with doing beats and
Yes,
just
I remember that.
he started doing
Yeah.
beats, coffees, conversations and coffee or something like that. he was
Coffee, yeah.
he was going
Yeah.
into like podcasting, but no, I haven't seen Sleep in a while. But yeah, when I see him, I'm
Okay.
gonna be ready to embrace that brother. Like it was the
Word,
last time I
word.
seen. We gonna pick right back up.
No
hey,
doubt,
y'all
no
forgive
doubt.
me for stepping off. Uh, again, the building, the alarm system was off, and the alarm guy came right when the show started. I had to let him in and out. So y'all forgive me for that.
No, you good, brother. We got nothing. Hey, we don't nothing stops.
You wanna go to a commercial break before we, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how many pieces you're gonna give us tonight. I want to chop it up and talk a little bit more because I really want to get into. I want to talk spoken word poetry, man. Like I really want to get a platform, a voice tonight to not just hear poetry, but to learn it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here for it. I'm on your time. Let's make it do what it do.
So we're gonna go to a quick commercial because our mashed potato gravy eating ass engineer, he want to play tonight. So we gonna go to break because he's showing out tonight. You know what I'm saying? So he over there laughing, all white teeth ass. Ain't none of his teeth.
Success starts with you. Shop Are You Successful apparel, successful perfume, Velora Crown Hair Growth Oil, Elevation Bath Soaks, and more at successfultoyproduction.com.
If you ain't doing nothing, come on, take a ride with me. It's gonna get nuts, but I got you. Let go. I remember when the vision came. I saw it just like this. I was gonna be here. I was gonna be there. I was gonna be everywhere. If only I could believe. Thanks for Uncle Kogai. It blasted off, man. I started doing my thing and I'm grinding with it. I got family. I got love, support. I'm in Orlando. People giving me love, man. And I'm blessed with it. Little sis came through with her ass. And I'm just gonna keep going, man. Cause the grind. I mean, just to be on the road, to see the people loving it, believing it, seeing what I'm seeing. Hey, you can't stop. Take that ride along with me, man. Check out the places and the people that just keep it alive for me, that make it exist. Get the gas in my tank, man.
These nuts here.
Appreciate y'all.
Good, not what? These nuts. Try our family-sized bucket of gourmet boiled peanuts. Turkey, pork, or beef. You choose.
Tone with the gift box full of light. And I'm picking up what Tupac and Soulja Slim left off. But for the Lord Jesus, I'm the one who God called out of dark into his marvelous light. I'm the spiritual gangster the world been waiting on. And I want the whole world to know that God don't play by me. You feel me?
LJ on the track.
A cool dude, but in the spirit I get real rude. Dangerous tactics I learned from the beatitude. God don't play by me, dog. I got a couple angels I know they gon' slay by me, dog. A cool dude, but in the spirit I get real rude. Dangerous tactics I learned from the beatitude. God don't play by me, dog. I got a couple angels I know they gon' slay by me, dog. I'm no stranger to danger. Actually in the spirit realm I'm still a gangster. Used to tote a 357 on my waistline. Now I kill demons in the spirit. I don't waste time and I don't waste rhyme. Telling you about what I used to do and glorify. Jumping fences, dodging bullets. I post up and die. Many nights I cry, visioning myself on t-shirts. But now I own t-shirts and I'm worldwide. Every time you see me I be chilling cause I'm cool, dog. But I'm thugged out in the spirit, I'm a fool, dog. I always knew, dog, one day I'm gonna be somebody great and break free and financially get my people straight. And I ain't scared to say Jesus' name cause he saved me. My Bible is my sword and I keep it off. I want the whole world to know God don't play by me. I got some angels I know they gon' slay by me, dog. A cool dude, but in the spirit I get real rude. Dangerous tactics I learned from the beatitude. God don't play by me, dog. I got a couple angels I know they gon' slay by me, dog. A cool dude, but in the spirit I get real rude. Dangerous tactics I learned from the beatitude. God don't play by me, dog. I got a couple angels I know they gon' slay by me, dog. The archangel, so my mama named me Michael. I took the devil on the dick, but I ain't like him. Can't make no friends with these demons I be fighting. I put my faith off in the Lord, I can't be frightened. Red words in the Bible speak the truth. Every time I hit my knees and thank the Lord, I get a boost. Look how he blessed me, got me rapping, snapping in the booth. I'm just here to spread the message, all them blessings on the proof. I come to give my people hope. I only worship one God, like me shacking up in the goat. I swear I never lost hope. See, my auntie died with AIDS and my daddy had a stroke. I'm like Noah on the boat, I'm a bustin'. Cause God the one I call when a nigga really broke. He got my uncle off a coat. Psalm 91 nigga kept the Cody P afloat. A cool dude, but in the spirit I get real rude. Dangerous tactics I learned from the Beatitude. God don't play by me, dog. I got a couple angels, I know they gon' slay by me, dog. A cool dude, but in the spirit I get real rude. Dangerous tactics I learned from the Beatitude. God don't play by me, dog. I got a couple angels, I know they gon' slay by me, dog.
Light gave it to me early.
Yeah.
What hurt you, it don't hurt me. Like gave that to me early. I'm 3, 3, 4,
Man,
4, 30.
look, I'm excited, man. I'm ready to get into this. One of my favorite arts, one of my favorite giftings, one of my favorite luxuries of feeding my spirit is listening and eating poetry, vibing when it's a male or female great artist. Man, shout out to y'all. We on V108divide.com. It's the Talk Vibe segment. You on the GusBoiRaw show with your host Miles and my boy Verse is driving the show tonight, man. Let go, Verse. Take off.
So I got my man, my homeboy, my dude, Bugsy, Slam Master Tribe Slam Team. I'm gonna let him take it off with a poem of his choice. On you, Bugs.
I set fire to your memories. Go out in a blaze if I have to. Clean slate, smoldering ash. Return everything to its original form. Let it burn. Watch the embers of every bad time go up in smoke. I will mourn, watching the good times, the way you smile, the touch of your hair, the way your laugh used to bring me joy that I can't describe with words. I'll say goodbye to it all in a raging fire. The stages of fire, behavior, ignition, and growth. I recognize the patterns of behavior that ignited these fires, allowing me to grow past these cycles of verbal and mental abuse. Flash over. Within minutes of you stepping into a room, your temperament can hit 100 degrees, changing the peace in the room, raising tensions in everyone before everything ignites at once with a snarky comment, shading people with your insecurities, extreme heat. No more memories of heated arguments that almost led into violent outbursts, thick darkness that came over my heart, and I no longer saw the love that we once had, like smoker's lungs. Moving on through the darkness, I can find love that I deserve. Toxic gases that are released from your narcissistic manipulations, gaslighting filled with gasoline and lighter fluid, striking matches to burn away, name calling and victim splaining, poisoning relationships with our family and friends because at the end I was always the villain in your stories. There's truth in fire. It's indiscriminate, all encompassing, a beautiful disaster. Flames praise dancing in a violent arrangement of hues. Burn it down without empathy or sympathy. In 2 generations, your memories won't remember me. I'm alive with little flowers to smell. Tell me, did you really care for me? Or did you praise God and pray to God that I live in misery? Or was that your gift to me that I just can't love simply? Now you don't have to get and do shit for me because everything you meant to me can stay caged in my heart, boxed away for safekeeping. Knowing what I know now, we don't have to start this all over again. We can go on as strangers, not even footnotes in each other's stories, and I can relive our life together, covered in the soot and ash and the fires of your memories.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So Bugs, you was talking about the Knicks poem and the parts and how you piecing it together.
Mhm.
What how does the construction of one of your poems go about? Does it come from you just tell me.
So I'm an MC. I started rhyming in 1992. So a lot of my poems started out in rhyme scheme. Rakim is my favorite rapper. Kane,
Yes,
Big
sir.
Pun, and Buster. Rest in peace to Sean Price. He just his 15th, his 11-year anniversary of his passing was on the 8th. But now it's from more conversation. Like I brainstorm. Like this poem is a brand new poem. I just literally wrote this poem last week, and I this is probably like the fourth iteration of this poem. Since I came back from Soul Fried, I've been uh, focusing on pushing my pen. I've been stepping back from obligations, which when you're curating and you're doing shows and you're locked in, you really don't have the time to really focus on your energy. So the way the poem for the Nixon 5 is a conversation. Now I just got to take those parts of the conversation. So when I thought about, so the way the poem is going to come out, I'm going to talk about the dunk, but I'm a metaphor it. I'm gonna talk about Jordan, right? Because we tried and we couldn't get through Jordan. That's the opposition that you run into. I'm gonna talk about people being steadfast and staying in your life through the dick and then. That's Spike Lee. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to talk about I'm in conversation when I'm explaining it to somebody. I'm also writing. So I've done got to a point where I've been able to escape my rhyme schemes. So I don't like rhyme schemes going to fall in there like your memory, like in 2 generations, your memories won't remember me. That was actually something that my therapist said to me. You know what I'm saying? Because we strive so hard for legacy. We strive so hard to leave something behind. But if the people that you didn't leave it behind in don't remember you or honor you or lift you up, then you're my great grandfather, Babar, who I know his name, but I don't know his face. I don't know what he did. You my grandfather Luther, who I know a few things about him, and then there are people they're gonna give you they're gonna eulogize you by the things that they say about you. I don't know that man, but I know that he went for a pack of cigarettes and never came back home. And then I was also told that he found dead on a park bench. That man lived his whole life, and he's been described to his grandson in 2 sentences.
Right.
Wow.
Your memories, your memories won't have
These
memory.
won't remember. And I'm also big on we hold sentiment for a lot of things that will not remember us either. Like I go home to Brooklyn, I go to Bergen Street, I go in front of the house I was raised in. We no longer live there. I'm not going in front of graveyards because I'm not in the business of kicking tombstones. Then the bodies, these are rented spaces. These things get returned to the ground and then returned to the essence. And what's inside of us, the thing that's inside of you and the thing that's inside of you transitions because we call it transition until the next life. But we only going to find out what that next life is when we get there. We can only speculate. So when this is another poem that I'm writing. Because people want to put you in a heaven or hell, but they don't have a heaven and hell to put you in. I know somebody told me that I was going to hell for marking my body, but this body's going to the earth.
Right.
This is going to the earth. Is God gonna is the creator gonna judge my soul or he's gonna judge my skin? I don't think the creator's judging my skin. I think we're reflections of what God wants us to be. That's why we're God.
Spit poet.
Right. So when I pontificate on these things, these are the things that I add into my poetry. So if you get one of those things where I say a line to you and you go, the reason why I recited the poem because I heard your conversation. I'm not in the business of arguing all week either. Let's talk about what we're talking about. Let's deal with what we're dealing with, and let's move on to something else. Because at the end of the day, what I do when I show my wife love, I show her love. And even if she has questions for me and if she's unsettled with the things that's going on here, regardless of what we're talking about, I'm still going to cook for you. I'm still going to bathe you if you're not well. I'm still going to make sure. Listen, when you hit me up, I literally came from somewhere, took my wife who's been tired, who's in her master's program, drove her to Zaxby's so she can get something to eat. She said, "You got something to do at 8:00." I said, "Who's more important than me? You or this?"
Come on.
So I would be here when I'm here. And the excuse is I'm taking care of the person who I'm choosing to live the rest of my life with.
Word.
Come on.
So in these things, this is when I fall short because in anybody's eyes, you said thank you for coming on the platform, but at the end of the day,
man, I'm gonna beat up D. I'm gonna beat Dex up.
That ain't dead.
Oh.
That's
The connection.
yeah, that's his connection. Text him.
Yeah.
He telling me to throw. Yeah, he have to go out. Tell him to go out and come back in. He have to do that sometime. Wow, y'all, we're enjoying this sit down with Bugsy, artist, poet. You know what I'm saying? I really want to get into some questions that I have about the piece because I definitely know that it not the piece itself, but I can tell he was listening to our prior conversation from the piece he chose to come off with. You know what I'm saying? I heard so much of it in the piece. I think we got him back. I think we got him back right there. Bugs, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, yeah, it freezes up sometimes.
Yeah,
and you might have to just go out and come back in.
Okay, 10-4. But yeah, that's the writing process. The writing process comes from conversation. The writing process comes from writing prompts. I've been trying to push the tree, which is like 250 people in like a chat group of all different kind of artists. We got comedians, musicians, activists, poets, singers, and I want people to be their best artist self. And sometimes you can't get out the door, but I want people pushing their pens. That's what I'm on. I'm on a mission to push my pen. And I just want to, I want to leave this world, as Jazzy Jeff said, empty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want nothing else left to be said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And while I'm here, I'm saying I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hold them up. Them up.
I want to chime in, Bugs. Bugs, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
About the piece, man. It impresses upon my heart and spirit when I already from your first piece that you just chose, what we were talking about.
Yeah,
absolutely. I know resonated with you because the piece was filled with what we were talking about.
Exactly.
It was, I mean, like it gave me chills listening to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I familiarized. I tell you, I'm gonna tell you what I experienced during your piece. Okay, during that piece, I went to the texts in my phone where I keep going back to my ex, trying to make her understand, you know what I'm saying, where we at or could be, and realizing that she just don't get it and probably would never get it. And the fire remains on it. You know what I'm saying? In that piece, I went to my it covered so many grounds, but it took me to still being in love with my ex. You know what I'm saying? And realizing that I have to just commit the fire to the memory of it, the hope of it, and probably everything else, because all I'm gonna get is the singe, So yeah, man, that was a great piece. And one thing I love about you guys, and I love when verses do this, I love when you guys do the raw new pieces. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is about them raw new pieces. They just don't sound rehearsed. I enjoy this bumbling.
It's not in my skin yet. Like once it's in my skin, like the next thing I'm gonna do for you is in my skin. Like it's how I kind of introduce myself to people. I'm gonna jump into it real quick, and it's not long. It's actually a verse how I introduce myself in most places.
Floor is yours.
I say, "Peace to the gods, salute the men, women, and children. I've been in the metro for years, but I'm still a Brownsvillian. Been doing this since Milk and Gibbs was top billing. Spit skits so sick, yo, it comes with prescriptions. Knowledge and wisdom supersede laws and jurisdictions. Bring death to you frauds, get out of the boards of crucifixions. Stay in the cut, go to your nuts like circumcisions. Blessed with the vision that give you what heads is missing. Straight from special ed, your homie, I'm on a mission. Everybody's trapping, too many cooks up in the kitchen. Saturated the art form, the way your life we've been living. Glorify the lifestyle that it's cool to go to prison or not get educated in the disrespect our women. The black woman is queen, but they be calling them bitches. Black Life Matters. He testified. He called them snitches. The game has been changed. Some of the rules has got twisted. Modern day slavery. Our brothers all up in prison. You get trapped off by the cops. You get stuck up in the system. Products of broken home. Children becoming victims. Muslims are blaming Jews, and Jews are blaming Christians. We all claim to love God but hate each other because religion. We forgot what's missing. Blind to the king's vision. The conquer of people. You must cause division. The conquer of people. You must cause division. They crucified Jesus Christ. So Marcus Garvey for rights. So Malcolm X in the chest. Gave Nelson Mandela life. Pac died at 25. Biggie died a year younger. All my life I've been broke. I'm motivated by my hunger. Yo, it's the interlude. I keep it popping like an inner tube. Been in the South so long, I'ma show you what I finna do. Expert lyricist, flow sicker than syphilis, meticulous, gifted with the pen that I'm scripting with. Masterful penmanship, write classics from the Brooklyn Zoo. A old dirty bastard that spit caskets. I'm not your average. I'm the best ever. Bugsy Calhoun, no one does it better. Recognize I'm one of the illest MCs you ever seen in your life. Flow like the blood of Christ with twice the passion. Words from a killer, thoughts of an assassin. Asking why nowadays rappers don't get their shit mashed in. Because y'all vaginal. Homo thugs need Massengill. See me, I am the real. If you want to play sick, we can all get ill. From the metro to the ville, I'm still repping the streets. You all been warned. So make way for the beast. They crucified Jesus Christ. So Marcus Garvey for rights. So Malcolm X in the chest. Give Nelson Mandela life. Pac died at 25. Biggie died a year younger. All my life I've been broke. I'm motivated by my hunger.
Peace to the God. Peace to the God. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now that was
yes,
fire.
Sir.
Yeah, that was that was that lyrical penmanship right there, brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, man. Hey, Versus, what's up, man? You got something for us? Give us some.
Nope, I'm not following that up, man. That's Bugsy, man. I'm not following that up. That's Bugsy, man. That's my guy. It's his night. Don't
you coward. You coward from Broward.
I got something. You know I got something.
I know you do.
Yeah, man, Bugs. So before I spit one real quick, I just want to say, like, because I asked that question of how the construction of the poem is because I'm working on this one because football season's coming, and it's called NFL Negroes for Lease, and it's based on because in Florida, Larry, them jokers play football when they 8 years old on Saturday morning, and then it goes to big high school Friday night football. Then six, and then it goes to college, and then the state universities. And I want to put in how like these SEC stuff with like in Louisiana, they got a law out that in Louisiana, if you homeless, they're putting you in jail, but yet they still got these NIL football players that are making that stadium in that state billions of dollars. So I'm trying to incorporate all of that into the poem, and at the end talk about how the Eagles fly, but they still hurt Jalen Hurts. Yet I don't understand the deal with Shador. Is it because he's a Brown? But the construction of it and the point to it is trying to look at the NFL and how many Negroes in there and how much money they make off of us for playing in that sport. So that's why I wanted to bounce off the idea of how you construct your poem. How does it come?
So
for me, sometimes Bugs. Go ahead.
So I would definitely correlate the Columbine to being where they sold black souls like plantations, how they had them lined up, because that's how they do. They're gonna check your balls. They're gonna see how fast a nigga run. They're gonna see how fast a nigga jump. They're gonna see how a nigga perform, and then what they're gonna do is the highest bidder is gonna pick the nigga. And you better run. I actually have a line in my poem where I say 47 called them field niggas play ball is the only time that we can run and not get killed for it. So just I would play on the names of the teams, how the Dolphins, I would play on them names and then turn them names to lynchings. You know what I'm saying? Like I would turn lions.
Yes.
They will Detroit Lion then lynch you. They because I mean once you broken, they have no use for you. So
Right.
what's his name? Reggie Bush. broke
Yeah.
my stepdaughter, my oldest daughter, her uncle is Chartrick Darby. Chartrick Darby broke his
Okay, that's my
leg.
dog, man.
Yeah, so
I used to cut his hair in Tampa, man. That's my dog.
Yeah, so Chartrick Darby is my daughter's uncle. So he won the Super Bowl with Tampa and in Seattle, and he
That's my
lost his
dog.
career
Yeah.
against Reggie Bush. So he from Orangeburg. My
Well,
daughter's
yeah.
LaPrecious Darby. So yeah, so but
Okay.
they will discard you just like they would do any athlete, especially if your money ain't right. You'll be like Antoine Walker and be out here and you had a 80 some odd million deal and then you bumming for change. But yeah, that's how I
Yeah.
would play it. Like I would look at the slave trade and then attach it to the way it is, and then it's a way of life where the only reason why we're sacrificing our children to CTE and these CAT scans and the way these bones are broken and the bodies are mangled because it's a way out. And if I'm not gonna get out
Yeah.
using my brain, I'm gonna get out
You
using
gotta
my
use that.
body.
Right.
My son
Right.
won a national championship playing rugby. He's a Division II
What?
national champion
Rugby.
playing rugby. Yeah, my son plays rugby, and he's
I
I
love rugby.
yeah, and I told him, I said, listen, I need you to really make sure that you lock in and use the tool between your two shoulders before you
Yeah.
sit here and sacrifice your life for something that isn't going to love you back. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like my son is
Right.
he'll be 24 in October. That's my baby.
Okay. Okay.
God,
Yeah, that's a big boy.
that's a
That's a
big old
biggie.
baby boy.
Yeah, that's a biggie.
Yee.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I love all my kids, but that's my one and only, my only one. That's the one
Yeah.
child. My brother was murdered when I was
Yeah.
a kid, and he's a spitting image of my brother.
Okay.
My son is a spitting image of my brother. Like when he was born,
Okay.
I looked at him and I said, I was like, yeah, that's
Okay.
my son.
I see it. I
So
see it.
yeah, like he's my everything, B. You know what I mean?
No
So,
doubt.
but I always encouraged him to
Think.
because our bodies break down. Like I said, I play ball,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
wasn't nice enough to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I was nice in
Right.
the hoods. I was nice in the parks. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
I
me
win me
too.
some games. I win me a tourney. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I
Yeah.
did. But the game like anything else don't love you back.
Nope. Nope.
You know what I'm
It
saying? You
ain't.
can put all your love into something, but it don't love you
Yeah.
back. So you got to remember why you love it in the first place. That's a ball.
Facts. That's yeah. That
Absolutely,
is. That is.
absolutely, man. I think that's that's a vast subject topic. You know, my son just went to college up to Nebraska. He was #3 ranked wide receiver in the nation in Florida, and he just got recruited up to Nebraska. They gave him a little check, right? And I just wrote him last night. He got watches. He done bought a BMW. I say, man, you're just not investing wise. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
unfortunately, I'm not embarrassed to say there's a strain on the relationship because his mom kept him away from me, and I'm just like trying to impart in him that you got to invest. If you got however much this watch costs that you flip, he got money up to his ear. I say those folks at that school right now are looking at you as they got you. I got that nigga fishing the bait. He doing the same old routine stuff that everybody come up here and do, and we already know. I said whether you know it or not, they see the crash out on you already. You ain't doing nothing to stand out. All that running and all that, it's 100 more niggas before you and after you
And
that gonna
after
run
you.
and catch that ball. You think that you special to them? You're useful.
Yeah.
You ain't special.
I got a line that says because you run a 4.6, you make below average high school coaches make $10,000 to $15,000 in a stipend, and on my end, I'm just trying to get recruited, but the game tape ain't right. So my fight, yeah, bro, I feel you on that.
So
man.
my when my son was at Irmo, right? He said,
Okay,
your son ranking, right? But do you know his GPA?
Irmo's a high school down here. Took
Yeah.
his life
So when
name
he
from
said
here.
he said, yeah, I'm on high school. So he said
Yeah.
the assistant principal was like, you know your son ranking, but do you know his GPA? You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Mm-hmm.
being fathers to young men, being fathers to
Yes.
young men and women, we have to remember that we can only do after we rear and raise our children. Once they get to a space where they're young adults,
Let him
where we
go.
become their advisors, and we can only
Mm.
let them know through trial and error. You could tell them about the pitfalls, but it's just the same things when I worked at the juvenile jail. I can tell you that Eddie Saab left wherever you at, brother. I hope you good. Left, went to Libya and got raped, and they be like, "Oh, it ain't gonna happen to me," until you find yourself in a cell with 6 men, and you can't fight everybody off, and it happens to you. We can only you was talking about this earlier too about the generational curses that happen in our neighborhoods. You were speaking on the ignorance, right? So
Mm-hmm.
because it's instilled and ingrained in us, right? It's
Yeah.
instilled and ingrained in us. So it takes people who have knowledge of self,
That's
right? The
right.
5% who gonna break the 85% who are deaf, dumb, and blind and don't have no knowledge of themselves. You're bestowing wisdom and knowledge on them. Yeah, you don't realize when these things go to your brain and you go out here and you go get a watch and a chain, but they watched us and chained us before we could run on these fields, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm telling you, man,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
so
So just
true, man.
write your fragments and just piece it together, man.
Yeah.
Write your
Yeah, that
Yeah.
fragments,
I'm
beginning,
on
middle,
it.
and end.
Yep.
Tell the story. Tell the
yeah,
Yes.
story.
Yes,
I think
sir.
that's going with what Bugsy is giving and what you already saying. I think that's an even deeper piece. I'm really ready. I want you to really get into that, man,
Oh
because
yeah. Oh
it's
yeah.
like how you began saying, Bugsy, like it was clandestine how they do it the same way. They present you, they grabbing your nuts. They want to see how, you know what I'm saying. They even had them
Mm-hmm.
pulling their dicks out. You know what I'm saying? Like all type of stuff.
How you can jump, what your teeth look
How
like.
you get jumped? Like
They put
Mm-hmm.
insurance on you.
all of this is
Mm-hmm.
semblance of the slave trade.
Yeah.
It's new age slave trade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we the trick to it now, we have the opportunity with knowledge and educating, not school, I'm talking about real education. We're
Mhm.
educating to say, hey, let's take this opportunity and cultivate it to something that they didn't expect us to. They expect you to go buy a chain.
Yeah.
They expect you
Yeah.
to go grab one of their BM. They expect that. Yeah, he doing
Yeah.
just what we got another one, y'all. We
Mm-hmm.
got another one.
Yeah, and
You
all
ain't
that stuff depreciates. The car
thank
lost
you.
its
Yep.
value as soon as they rolled off the
Yep.
lot.
Rolled
You
off the
ride
lot.
it out. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right.
And they got
Why?
and they got the nerve. They got the nerve to say, and with the first pick,
Come on.
Pick
the
a nigga.
first pick, we
Pick a nigga.
picking
Hmm.
niggas. We picking niggas. Wow.
Man,
That's crazy. It's
it's
crazy.
crazy, man. And is your son still playing? I love rugby, man.
Yeah,
I
he plays, but he kind of slowed down. He went to school for welding. So
Okay.
my,
That's what's
my
up.
my son has literally followed in my footsteps. Like I've been law enforcement since I moved down here. I work corrections at the county jail, juvenile jail, the federal building, the sexual violent predators treatment program. I worked damn near every
Mm-hmm.
club. I actually literally retired last year from the street, which is no big to do to die. I had an anxiety attack. And a friend of mine who gave me the opportunity to open for Tyrese and K Michelle at the township, he got killed in front of a club when I was in Knoxville 2 years ago at Soul Fried. And my brother, rest in peace to my brother DT, aka Ben Hated. He got killed in front of the club. And I just these boys got switches, they got Dracos. These boys don't. I mean, they didn't care then when I moved down here in '02, but they
Yeah.
definitely don't care now. And I'm gonna get you for you get me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take your face off. Look, I'm a product of my environment. I was just telling a young man, his name is Michael Murray. He was talking about the state of the world and how things have been tough and he's been traveling. But I said, listen, if our ancestors and our elders have endured Great Depression, Jim Crow, and I said I precede crack and I precede AIDS. So I'm here. I'm here. And we will endure Trump and whatever else to come next. We've literally watching people get snatched out of their works and deported. And we're it's mind-boggling. But at the end of the day, we will endure these times. But you gotta buckle down and then wait for the storm to pass and still, keep what's important to you and pick your battles. You know what I'm saying? Pick your battles when your battles come to you. Like I don't fuck yo, ICE pulled my son over and accosted my son. Some man in a mask pulled my child over, who I just showed you two pictures of, and then sent him on his way as if he was nobody. And I said, "What information did you get?" He said it was a white Durango. That's all he got. I said, "Did you get a tag?" Nothing. Because I was about to go to the federal building because I know the guys that works at ICE. I was gonna go see them because whoever that person was that pulled my son over was gonna shoot me this round. We was gonna be out in the back of the federal building on the back street, and we was gonna shoot this round for the one time, son. You don't play with my child. So when my son was working out here at 5 Points and stuff, he throwing them white boys out the door like Jazzy Jeff. And then them big days come when Clemson and USC. I'll go down there and I work with him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want him doing what I've done. I don't. I know. I had literally anxiety attacks from knowing that my son was working security in the street. So he's going to school for welding right now, and I want him to be able to use this to do what he needs to do. Because the thing about your son with the football, it has a shelf life. Shit, Marcus Lattimore didn't play a down for San Francisco.
Come on, man.
Marcus Lattimore is a poet. Marcus Lattimore was a Gamecock. Number 21. He blew his knee out. He didn't play a down for San Francisco. And I told my son, I told him to talk to my son, and he talked to my son, and my son wanted to play against Dutch Fork, their rival, with a bruised sternum. And the people in the crowd is like, "Yeah, Anthony, go." And I'm like, I'm telling them, shut the fuck up, because I'm the one that was in the hospital with my son when he had concussion and bruised sternum and a rip on his eye, and he was hurt. I had to nurse him back to health. You're gonna have to nurse your child back to health. God forbid something happens to him. The watches in the cars don't mean nothing now, because it's always good when the lights is on and everybody's.
Yeah.
But where the people at when you coming from the dirt, when you coming from the mud? Chartrick used to flip tires. I know how Chartrick got to where he was. Chartrick used to flip tires in Armsburg for his mother Lorraine and his father Pug. That's how he got the size he was to back up Warren Sapp. But people don't know about they don't know about it when you out here training. You out here like Jackie Jackson moving the bricks.
Hey, you know what? Not that for you to bring up. You do. I don't know. Do y'all call him Chuck?
Yeah.
Okay. So when Chuck was in Tampa, right? Like Sapp, Brooks, that whole lineup, I was cutting all they had. Riedel, all of them. Riedel brought them all to me. So Chuck gave me a reality of NFL that I did not know. You know, Chuck was in the NFL with a job, with a regular car, and a regular life. I thought he was a millionaire. Chuck and Darby is the one that gave me the reality that, nigga, everybody don't get paid what you know, man. You know, I'm like, dang, man, like for real. Like when it's some things I won't say, like, he really.
And on the other side, Jamal is a millionaire, but he invested his money into a lot of businesses. When he got them contracts, after he paid his taxes and he paid his agents, he took his money and he invested in the house. Yeah, when Jamal would invest, check his net worth. Jamal Mashburn got bread, and like I said, I knew his mother. I didn't get the chance to meet him. He sent me a shirt when he went to Dallas. So he is a cousin of mine. But the man did his thing when he invested. Like the chain and the watch need to go in the property.
Right.
He could have bought
500.
he could have buy you a damn plaza, and
Man,
the barbershop can go there, the beauty parlor can go there, the cleaners can go there,
that's
Right.
and
literally
the event center can go there.
that's literally what I text him. You know, he responds to me here and there. Like I said, the relationship is strained. You know what I'm saying? Truth of the matter, it was just, you know,
But
it,
bro,
man, it
you
was just a
as
fling.
fathers though, but bro, as
I'm
fathers,
writing a poem
man,
about
I
fathers
know
too.
it's strained. But it's our duty, it's our relationship to impart that wisdom, even if he don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying
And
for
they
you. I'm
don't.
with you.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. You
Right.
know, you're right.
And,
It's our, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I share with you guys this. Our segment of the week or part of the month is dying daily to live, right?
right.
Bro, I've been chewing off a piece of me dying every day to the fears of rejection from my son. Being my father wasn't in my life. I am horrified to pick up the phone and call my son just because I don't want to hear him say, "Man, what the fuck you want, man? Why the fuck you calling me, man?" You know what I'm saying? He don't answer, but I don't know, you know, why I think I'm gonna get that reaction. But every day I make myself now reach out. You know what I'm saying? So I die to myself a piece of that fear every day where I make myself reach out. And like what I just told y'all, I used to would not communicate other than, "Hey son, I love you, son." But now I'm communicating like I'm an active father. Fuck what you think. This what's on the table.
When me and his mother was separating, me and my son's mother separated, he knew everything. My son don't have a misconception of who his father is. He has the reality of who his father is. I'm
Right.
fallible. I made bad choices. I don't rationalize it and call them mistakes because they wasn't mistakes. I knew what I was doing when I did what I did, and I understood that there's consequences for your actions and all your
Absolutely.
things you do. So, you know, like when I was in Pampa, no. So fried somewhere. He called me because it was around the time of Father's Day. It was around that time. He said, "Dad, I think he was dealing with some drinking." And that's another thing that I was on top of him about making sure because alcoholism, it skipped past me. I don't have a problem with drinking, but my son, he was drinking excessively and working in bars. Just because you can hold it don't mean you should just because you can do it don't mean you should. So he
Right.
called me and just told me, candidly, "Dad, I appreciate you always, being real with me, telling me what's going on, being transparent with me, and telling me how you feel about things." And, when I get to sit down and have conversations with my son, it's I want him, I always want him to be better than me. I don't want him to have to struggle like I'm struggling. I don't want to have to go through the things that I go through. And I think that's as a parent in general, you don't want your children to walk through the pitfalls. You want to set them up so they can go past. And sometimes they don't want to listen. Um, I don't want to. It's a line in the poem. I said I don't want to relive I don't want to live vicariously through my son's pitfalls because he refuses to listen to my wisdom. Because we're older, we've lived, and we've
Right.
seen it all.
Yep.
We seen enough. We
Yep.
seen enough, and
Shit
fathers
ain't
don't
changed.
really
We
get the
seen it
love,
all.
man. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, I shit. Hey, I'm a Ed Koch baby. You know what I mean? I'm David Dinkins. I'm Ronald
David Dick.
Reagan. Both Bushes. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
Jimmy Carter was on
Yes.
his way out. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? I am.
Yes.
I lived through
Yes.
administrations. I remember crack vials and storm drains. I remember crackheads. I remember when the pandemic came. I lost my father to complications from HIV. You know what I'm saying? I remember. I just remember, bro. Like, and I'm fortunate that I'm here and I don't take a breath for granted. I try my best to live it to the fullest because I know I'm on borrowed and promised time. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
man. Absolutely. So
absolutely.
as fathers, man, I just want to say that when you
You're
said that,
doing a hell of a job
oh yeah,
as
yeah, no,
father.
no, 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 no. Listen, one thing I
Word,
know,
word.
one thing that I do know is I'm doing a great job. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I have no plight about that. I know that I'm doing a great job, and I appreciate it. But it's
yeah,
unfortunate the stigma that we have to fight through to be willing fathers. You know what I'm saying? I'd say blessed. Well, I'm Dick. I head producer, manager, business partner. Dick is a consummate father. Art as well, man. You know, he's been fathering. I've been watching Art father kids, other outside of his biological kids. This man has kids that call him dad that he would entreat. I had to ask, like, is that your son for real? Like, that's just how much care and time he's, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
put into these
Mm-hmm.
kids' life, man. And the ongoing saga of um trying to, having to try to be fathers. Not saying y'all going through that, but having to try to be fathers is it's just it's a evil spirit to me, man.
Bro, I had to chase my son on the interstate and chase him to the lake. My son is
mm,
scratched out, and I was prepared to die every time I went to chase my son down. And I told him if we both died, I'm gonna whoop your ass when we get to the other side. Because I said
Hey,
I ain't.
my son, he posted a picture. He got 40,000-30,000 to his ear. I called him. I'm like, he like, yeah, dad, what's up? I like, hey, tell that dumb nigga if he get my son killed, we gonna have a problem. He like, huh? I said, you tell that dumb nigga if he get my son killed while he flashing all that money, you tell that dumb nigga if he get my son killed, he like, dad, that's me. I say, like I said, you tell that dumb nigga if he
so,
gets my son killed, we
hey,
gonna have a problem.
can I be
The next
vulnerable
day,
and tell
I see that the picture was gone. So it lets me know that he listened,
you listen?
but he fighting through something. So
Go ahead,
Can I
versus.
be can I be vulnerable with y'all and tell you about me? So the whole point of trying to be a father and meet that standard got me involved with drugs because I was doing so much to make the court think that I got it together, I got a job, and wasn't really being present for my child. Got me twisted up because I had no outlet with all of the baby mama drama, trying to pay the child support, trying to be in the child's life, doing all those things, and just fuck it. Let's be real. Being a black male trying to do all that is a lot. And my outlet became I'm going to block, I'm gonna get me some that and all of that. So I say that to say when I say we are doing a good job as black fathers, I meant that shit. Cause that shit
absolutely.
is
And
very,
I
very
receive,
difficult. It ain't easy.
hey,
Okay.
say it
And
again.
we
I
are
receive it. I receive
we
it.
are doing all of us, Bugsy, Gus, Dex on deck behind the engineering. We are doing a hell of a job. You want to know
And I
why?
receive it. Thank you,
Because we
Bean.
are
I hear you,
present.
Bean, and I thank you for that, Bean. I hear you, brother.
Yeah,
Thank
because
y'all.
we are present, man. And it's just
Hey,
it
we
be
got to go to a break, y'all. That's what that means. The hollering nigga mean we got to take a break. So yeah, the hollering nigga. When the nigga get the holler, that mean we got to take a break. That was
Nigga
our
holler.
hey, we were like, what we gonna use to let people know we got, and then they were giving me options. When I heard the nigga holler, I say, "That's it,
That's
it." Hey, y'all locked in on V108 The Vibe. It's the Talk Vibe segment. We getting good in here, man. We got big bugs on the set with us today. We chopping it up, man. The conversation going good. We being driven by verses. We got Dick, Bean, everybody on the scene, and I see old good coochie Shay Shay just jumped on the platform. We will be right back. Y'all don't go nowhere, man. Y'all know what it is. We out here
on V108.
We'll be right back.
The Vibe.
Baby, now you know I'm the slickest pimp in the house. But when I ain't got it, I ain't got it. I can give you the finest things in life. But one thing I can't do, I can't give you the best of me.
Baby, let's ride. Let's get go. Tonight's your night. What you waiting for? The hen on ice. Music playing low. This gon' be one night. You remember yo. Headboard banging off the wall all night long. 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 Headboard banging off the wall all night long.
I got this fine shorty sitting in my NASCAR. She wanna ride with me, party with a rock star. She like the way my leather match this Florida weather. I'm coming off the dresser when I hit this pepper. I got this fine shorty sitting in my NASCAR. She wanna ride with me, party with a rock star. She like the way my leather match this Florida weather. I'm coming off the dresser when I hit this pepper. Shorty. Pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up.
Like gave it to me early.
Yo.
What hurt you, it don't hurt me. Like gave that to me early. I'm 3, 3, 4, 4, 30. And used to live in dirty. What hurt you,
yeah,
it
man.
won't hurt
Y'all know what it
me.
is. We back, man. Y'all locked in with us, man. V108thevibe.com. It's the Talk Vibe segment, and it's the GusBoiRaw show, man. You locked in with your boy Miles. We got my co-host Versus on the show. We got the artist, the talented, the wonderful, the father, the man of God, Mr. Bugsy on the platform with us. And I think we got a Bean on the platform. And I'm believing that I know that Shay Shay, but I see a Q there. Corvez, that's Corvez Q? Or that's another Q? What Q is that? Is that Corvez?
No, that Q don't talk.
Okay, they can't hear.
That's Q. That's Corvez.
Okay. I figured that was Corvez. Man, thankful for everybody that coming on the platform. Y'all are much appreciated. We were just chopping it up. This show tonight is about spoken word, poetry, the art. but we as men, you know what I'm saying, we get downtrodden by fatherhood so much. So we swung it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Shay, you a mother. Corvez, she's a mother as well. Great mother that as I watch you women take care of your kids and be mothers. Uh, Shay is an educator
I
as
want to see
well.
how you look.
There you go. Oh,
Yeah,
you done
Shay
ran
Shay.
off.
Wait,
You done ran,
hold up, Al.
you done ran
Shay
off.
Shay. Shay.
Yes.
This like the
Yes.
third time you've been on the show and I ain't seen your face. What it look like, girl? What it
That's
look
because
like?
I be in my bed naked.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
Hey, listen, before y'all take off like that, hey, Mr. Calhoun, I want to tell you, man, I sit here listening to the show. I appreciate everything. Much like myself, I'm an artist, and Black on Black Rhymes, I was a part of that when they got started way back then. I'm talking about they was
Back talk.
Like, listen, yeah, that talk back, yeah. So, yeah, way back then, they in this little bit of spot. It was hot up in there, like. So I was a part of that way back then. So
I don't know how to do it.
I'm big on spoken word, and it's a difference between spoken words and reading poetry. So the spoken
Very
word,
much so.
you can read the Bible and understand what's going on in the Bible. When the preacher starts preaching to you, he's speaking the word. So it's a spoken word. When that jump starts speaking to you like that, so it's a real big difference.
You getting a lot of feedback. I don't know what's going on.
I don't even know why.
It sounds like you beating on somebody.
I'm beating on somebody now.
Sound like your microphone sound abusive.
Let me unplug and replug. Y'all.
Now you probably got to come back in. Shay, everybody waiting to see y'all and stuff. Q showing a little something. Q, don't show no titties and stuff. What you showing, Q?
Child, don't look for none of that over here.
We not looking. You better not show nothing like that. Don't come down there and
Don't
your
look
tail.
for none of that over here.
Y'all, that's my sister right there. Q, what's up, baby?
Now, what up, bro?
I'm cooling, man. Welcome to the platform. I'm glad you came on. I was chopping it up with the Shay. Your idea with the man versus. You can hear me, Dick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling Shay say they got a little group, Q and them, that they get together and they chop it up, by a few topics. I said, well, won't you get the ladies together, and I'm gonna get the fellas together, and we gonna go at it. You know what I'm saying? Really sit down on a segment and dialogue.
Yeah,
So
bro, I think you came together on one of ours one time.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
This month when I was snorting that cocaine and stuff, because I don't remember that.
Bro. Might have been. Might have been.
Them my nosebleed days.
Yeah, same idea, different time.
Okay,
low key, high key. It sounds like JT Money and Trina's on this chat.
It does. Or one of the city girls. It sounds like one of the city girls.
I swear that no disrespect. It just I feel like JT Money and Trina having a conversation, and it's very flawed, and I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Stand up.
Hey man, people used to always tell me that I look like JT Money. I never agreed with it. I just think we both had cocaine nostrils.
There you go.
But now that they mention it, bro, I can kind of see that. But I never thought of it before.
Look at y'all in sequence and everything.
JT still that dude. He's still that dude.
Bro, sucker trying to bang with the clip.
Hey.
So y'all ladies, y'all got to put it together maybe in a week or so. That we can really on a Friday that we can all get on, bring Bugsy back on and dialogue, you know what I'm saying? Like really, you know what I'm saying? Pitch the men versus women conversation.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
We definitely Shay got on. Shay teaches I think it's preschoolers, and she showed her classroom
Here you go.
the other day, and I told her I had to call her and tell her, Shay, don't you ever put our future drug heads and child support
Oh
orders
my,
on this camera.
my
Don't
God,
you ever
today.
don't that the song was
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. The little girl was singing Young Miami.
I
Oh
done got kicked
wow.
out, y'all.
Oh
The
wow.
little baby was doing Young Miami. I said, Shay, if you don't delete that shit, and she had it on Facebook. I said, you don't delete that shit.
So
You know, my friend don't care what she put up there.
Man,
yeah.
She don't care what she put up there.
Shay Samir. Hey, listen, y'all just hold on a second. I don't know if it's gonna be Versus or Bugsy, but whichever one of you guys, got another piece for the platform.
I
We
do.
all
Give way
did.
to Bugs.
I
Go
I,
ahead,
I do.
Bugs.
Okay, so mothers are tired of black children being made into martyrs from unjust murders. We've been Willie lynched since we were captured from the shores of Africa. White hoods have been traded for black and blue police uniforms and made it legal to hunt men like me because justice is blind. 13th Amendment in the industrial prison complex is the new slave trade. Murder by cops equal admin leave with benefits and pensions. Niggas have no color or conscience or code of conduct. For every black person killed on camera, there'll be plenty more that'll never get named or hashtagged or their last words meant in the catchphrases to be sold on t-shirts. We've been spinning our wheels for too long. Murder, hashtag, protest, no conviction, riot, repeat. Officer Jim Crow applied chokehold and segregated the life out of his black body. The color of his skin posed a threat. Hands up, don't shoot threat. He was wearing a hoodie threat. In the confines of my own home threat, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus threat. We got soldiers with no leaders. They'll show you better than they can tell you what happened to our leaders. Any man that tried to force change has been made a martyr by America's bastard children. I'm scared and afraid of those who are supposed to serve and protect. Tired of Facebook and Twitter rants, social media activists. Being called a nigga never made me one. Wake up and unplug from the matrix. Red and blue pill resemble every police fight in the distance. Agent Smith reminds me of every racist cop in existence. I'm afraid for my son, his mother, my daughter, and lastly, myself. Speeches and poems don't make you an activist. Action in your community does. Athletes were willing to speak
Talk
on
to
Kaepernick taking a knee, but wouldn't take a stand themselves. 47 called them Phil niggas. Play ball.
God damn it.
It's gonna kick back on. If he don't, I'll pick it up.
Go ahead.
I spit to the skylines and the rooftops, and the breeze in the trees becomes my applause, and the sounds of sirens, well, that's my rewind. See, I'm a street poet, and being in the streets, yeah, I see a lot of good and bad, and I struggle being that church boy or that nigga from the block. And I flock to doing what niggas do just like you, smashing numerous chicks with the same line, smoking your stash while I hold on to mine. But see, something happened to change my mind, made me want to quit. Well, I ain't gonna say quit. I'm gonna say slow down. See, I was downtown in front of this church, and there was Cap, but he was spitting different work. He was talking about Jesus just for me, and his sins was just for me. But I was interrupted by this young buck who bumped me on my sleeve. And as he pulled his, and he's talking to me, he pulls his hands out of his pocket. In one hand, he have crack rocks, and another a Bible. Now he talking to me about survival. He said, "Choose this day which way you gonna stray, young bucks like me that look up to you." Now I'm in front of this church, and I didn't know what to do. So I decided to ask God a question, and with no hesitation, my debate became the fate of free will. Because to me, it's kind of ill how God, you can love me so much, but I still can't be in touch with the essence of the wishes that you want for me. It's like we on opposite sides of the street, and I'm copping off beat. And I've asked many pastors and priests to give me some type of cease to this misdirection, but confusion always comes to peace, y'all. I'm verses. Woo!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just try to pick up from my man.
Way to pick the ball up and
Trying
run.
to tell you,
Right?
and go
Way
and
to
go
pick
to
the ball
and
up
go to
and
rolling
run.
with
That's
it.
what we do.
Yeah,
That's what we
man.
And go
Yeah,
to rolling with it.
Man.
That's what we do.
Man, way to pick the ball
He
up
back.
and run.
He back.
Bugs it back.
He back.
The
Yeah.
hate that you made is the hate that you gave. There'll be no change until we change. Freedom from mental slavery, breaking the chains. I pray that we can find a resolution from the ashes of the flames. I'm going home to live with God. All my troubles will be over. And I may,
God damn it.
it might be early, early in the morning when I get home. Home.
Yo. Hey, man, y'all just don't know how that flowed just now. That was wicked, man. That was it. When you went out, when the internet fumbled, Versus picked it up and just started running. And
Pick six.
then
Pick up
back
six.
in,
Ran on in.
hey, that was fire, y'all.
And then you came back with the extra point. Then you came back.
Came back with the extra. Hey, man, fire, man.
Combustible Huxtable.
Get them boys another applause, man. Get them boys another applause, man.
He passed the baton.
He passed the baton.
He passed the baton. You did that.
Absolutely, man. We thoroughly enjoyed that, man. I wish we had more time. We got like 10 minutes left. I just want to say that we appreciate you, Bugsy, man, for coming on the show.
Thank you, bro.
For definitely being vulnerable to all the RIPs you gave out. We didn't know them all, man, but I see you've dealt with a lot of loss. You know what I'm saying? So big love, shout out to you, bro. And ongoing as being a father, man, and a poet and a man of God, man. So like big salute to you, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Yeah, man, big love. Look, hold on. If I still got food stamps, I will send you my food stamp card number and let you get any family bag size of tater chip you want. You know what I'm saying? And a whole gallon jug of juice.
The family size.
So much.
Well, I'm about to eat me some toucan.
Tell them you got an event coming up in a couple weeks, right? If y'all
in
the
give a shout out.
area.
I have a lot of events coming up. Here in Columbia, we're going to be doing Traveling Poet Society on August the 22nd. I'll be in Charlotte on the 29th with North Carolina versus South Carolina. We're doing an erotic show there with Israel the Poet at the Sex Show. So I'm gonna go up there and go bust their ass real quick. We got a show the 25th of September in Florence. I'm working on.
You got flyers to them?
Yes, they all on my social.
Yeah, send it to us. We got people in Charlotte and everything. We everywhere with. So definitely let us promote. You know what I'm saying? Push it for you. Definitely.
Yeah, I got projects on Bandcamp, Bugsy Calhoun Bandcamp. If you want to listen to my music and poetry, they like $10 and $7. Would love the support in that manner, and it'll bless you because you get these words. And I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, man. Submit it, man, to our email. Please send that over to us so we can follow, support. I think you know what I'm saying. We definitely believe in pushing our network more than just hearing what you got to say. We definitely want to support over here at the GusBoiRaw show, man. We definitely appreciate it. Shay and Q.
Yes.
We thank y'all ladies for coming on the show.
I still want to see Shay.
Now you're more likely you'll want to see Q.
Oh my!
Wow,
more like you'll want to see Q. They both fuckable.
Oh my! Oh wow!
Damn.
But I ain't trying to sell my sisters them off now. I'm just saying you gon' want to hunch them. I don't know if they still hunching, but
why Bugsy leave?
I'm here.
Bugsy got a wife, man. Bugsy and you see Dix ain't saying nothing. He say something if he want.
Ain't said nothing.
You see Dick ain't saying nothing. He say something if he want to. You gonna see a flip flap come on.
She's somewhere back there listening.
Head, man. Man, we want to always thank you, man, for what you bring to the show. Hey, the family side box too. Don't play with a bug. Don't play
about
with
to eat me some toucan.
Toucan Santa, man. Man, definitely, man. I love it, man. I love it. What Dick got?
Wait, milk. He don't went and got the 1%. Oh no, that's juice.
That's the
What that
tea.
is?
That's
I'm waiting for
tea.
the tea.
You waiting for the
Okay.
tea?
Everybody got them. Everybody got a little son. Everybody, your wife gonna kill you by drinking the last of the tea, nigga. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing. Bean, we looking for you to come back on the show, man. We appreciate you commenting. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. Show your face, shade. You know, sooner or later, you know, put the whole tube of lip gloss on and show them folk. Show your face. We're gonna put this show together with the men versus the women, y'all. It's been a great ride. Versus, we thank you, brother, for everything you do, man. Continuing to share. I'm always appreciative of you for your vulnerability. How you put yourself in the fire and let it be known, man. So this is the play. What you got going on with all this feedback, man? That old, as Bean said, that old goddamn McDonald's employee headset you got goddamn going on, man. Man, it's been, like I said, man, it's been a great ride. Y'all stay tuned in. Make sure you tell somebody that you know talk too much, because you know they're gonna tell somebody about what's going on over here at the GusBoiRaw show, and each and every individual that's on this platform. I think we all got a little something going on and a little something to say, man. Anybody want to, leave some contact info before we go, man? We got just a few minutes, man. Y'all go ahead and drop it now. Buzz is making me hungry.
I'm Bugsy Calhoun Poetry in Google. I got several pages you can find me. If you put Bugsy Calhoun Poetry in Google, you can find me. About my nonprofit, by that slam team, by my music, by everything. Articles, YouTube, all that. Peace and blessings. Peace of the gods. Peace of the earth.
Hey, man, y'all shop with the show. We got apparel now. We got, see, I'm rocking it. Dick rocking it. We got the M at 40. We got the GusBoiRaw show. We got the 18 with Bean. We got all kind of apparel, shirts, hats. We got the Monopoly game. Definitely get you one. We out here, man. So y'all stay tuned. We ain't going nowhere. It's been a great ride. Everybody, y'all have a great night. Y'all be blessed, man. Peace to the God. I love all of y'all, and I'm thankful to you, man. Y'all have a great night, man. Y'all locked in on V1085.com. It's the Talk Vibe, and it's been the GusBoiRaw show, man. Locked in with your host, Miles, my boy Versus. We had Bugsy Calhoun on here tonight that brought us the gift. Shay and Q chimed in from Florida. We driver always, Dick and Bean, all the guys, man. We thankful to y'all, man. Y'all have a peace and blessful night, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We out here.
Hip hop and R&B live on V108, The Vibe.
Come on down and get you some of these nuts, Heron, because you know they so mucking good.